The man discovered something terrifying on his way home. His wife was frolicking in the water with another man, but he didn't choose to expose them on the spot. When he returned home, he saw the bedroom in a complete mess. Jack instantly felt a chill run down his spine. At that moment, Jenny was still completely unaware. It wasn't until sunset that Jenny hurried back home. Suddenly, she heard Jack's voice behind her. The moment she saw Jack, Jenny was visibly shocked. Then, nervously, she gave Jack a hug and asked why he was home early, but Jack didn't answer directly. Instead, he asked where she had been. Jenny, however, continued to lie through her teeth. Disappointed, Jack still made one last attempt, but Jenny just gave a half-hearted reply and turned to avoid him. At that moment, Jack exposed her lie. Then, without hesitation, he pulled out a gun and pulled the trigger. The loud gunshot startled the gardener outside, who quickly came over to knock and check. Jack fired 2 shots at the window, scaring the gardener into fleeing in panic. Then he fired at the window again. After that, he moved Jenny's body. He picked up the shell casings and wiped off the fingerprints. Then he tossed them on the floor again. He took off his clothes and burned them. Finally, he washed away the evidence with hot water. But after doing all this, he didn't run. He was waiting for the police or maybe for someone. Soon, the police received a report and surrounded the villa. Jack calmly picked up the phone and requested an officer named Nick to come in for negotiation. Nick was confused, as he had no past contact with Jack. To ensure a smooth conversation, both parties laid down their weapons. Nick, however, was the man Jenny was having an affair with, but he didn't recognize Jack, nor did he know who the woman of the house was. He cautiously asked if the woman in the bedroom was okay. Jack replied no. Nick immediately looked toward the bedroom. When he saw the photo on the wall, he finally realized who Jack's wife was. Nick ran to Jenny in a panic, only to find that she was still breathing. At that moment, Jack raised the gun behind him